You would never make it. What did he see? He saw the best in me. When everyone else around me, when everyone else around could only see the worst in me. Can I tell you? What's up, guys? Part 2 of the questionnaire conversation shuffle. It's a lot of questions, man. Thank you for the participation, guys. Thank you so much. So much. What made you change your mindset and focus on your relationship with God? I'll tell you what, when he started giving me physical proof, you know what I'm saying? Like, when I ran out of options, when I was accepting the fact that I ran out of options, when I freaking was laying on the floor, crying, calling, hoping somebody would come save me. Nobody came and saved me, but when I called his name, I stopped crying, man. Like, he literally took that pain away, and he's so into me. You know what I mean? Like, and there's no other proof that I can even ask for, because he showed himself to me. You know what I'm saying? And nothing else is gonna work. You know what I mean? And I've seen the work he's done in so many people. So it's better that way. What is the hardest part about sobriety? That is a darn good question, man. Honestly, it's having to walk away from the people. You know, when like somebody, dang, sorry, my bad. You know, when somebody's like, when you see somebody and they act like they don't know you, but you know you got some history with that person, whatever that may be, and they have to change, or not even change, but they have to protect themselves from you, from that life. So it'll be really feeling like I turned my back on the people that I thought were there for me, even though they really weren't. You know what I'm saying? So walking away from relationships that I've built and leaving that identity that I thought was who I was. You know what I'm saying? Having to change my identity and make a new name for myself is the hardest part. What ways are you hoping to help people? I want to give people hope, man. Like, I really want people to see life in a different spectrum. You know what I mean? Like, there's more answers for me, there's more answers to getting high. You know, there's God, there's family, and there's self. But most importantly, God, of course. But I want to help people find their purpose in life and feel good. You know, if I had somebody to talk to at the age that I needed somebody to talk to, I think a lot would have been different. Or if I would have been opened my eyes to the reality that I'm not alone with the way I feel. So, and I want to help people stop worrying about certain stuff. You know what I mean? Like, so how do the affirmations help you? They teach me to speak positive to myself. You know what I'm saying? And it gives me hope to know that you got hope, because these affirmations that you send daily, I know it helps you, so it helps me. It gives me, sometimes I'm not always positive, so I have to think, somebody else is being positive, I need to work on being positive. What are some triggers that activate a person's desire to relapse? Let me tell you, nobody has the desire to relapse. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's not a desire. When you're on track, you don't just wake up and be like, man, I want to just fall off track so bad, you know? So it really depends on the person. Like, for me, one of my triggers is somebody pressuring me. And then sometimes it's like somebody not applying enough pressure. So it really depends on the person, you know? If they know that you got a bunch of people waiting for the ball to drop, that's some people's motivation to keep going. And at the same time, that's some people's motivation to just say, forget it, I'm not even going to do it. So it really depends on the person, but nobody has the desire to relapse. Nobody wants to relapse. You know, they really, speaking from an addict's point of view, they really want to stay on track and do good. You know, but sometimes you think you can control which is out of control, been out of control a long time ago. You know what I'm saying? So, what are some ways to help with self-discipline and motivation? Man, that's hard because self-discipline ain't easy for me. I don't like any kind of discipline. Self-motivation, you know, for me, it's always been you have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, my only motivation is I don't have no other choice. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's what I tell myself. I don't have no other choice. It's either do this or else. Be nothing. So the self-motivation is really putting, I think, a pros and cons chart of like, do you want this or do you want that? You know, and seeing it in front of you. Self-discipline is kind of like out of sight, out of mind always worked for me. I think the biggest self-discipline I've accomplished is not biting my nails, you know, but I still get antsy, but I just don't do it because that's old behaviors, man. What does God think of revenge or vengeance? I want to tell you, that's a no-brainer, you know, but sometimes we get lost in certain situations. So he tells you in Exodus 14:14, I will fight for you. You know, he tells you, turn the other cheek, be slow to anger, you know, let him be your protector. So he's not, vengeance is his, he's not vengeful, but when a person does you wrong, man, you gotta just either walk away. You definitely have to walk away and not make it a goal to get them back, because God doesn't like that. That's not our job as people. Two wrongs definitely don't make it right. I know it feels right sometimes, but it's wrong, man. He doesn't like vengeance. If we try to take vengeance out on people, no, it don't work. He don't like it. Sorry. What is different about Jennifer now that you did not know years ago? And are things better for you? If so, how? Things is, Jennifer is slow to anger, man. And Jennifer really doesn't take pride in not giving a F. You know what I'm saying? I used to really be prideful in like, man, I don't care. And I thought that was cool. Or I would walk around taking pride in people not trusting me. Like, oh, that bump knows they can't trust me. They better know. You know, that's not cool. You know, so Jennifer really cares and takes value in things now. And Jennifer wants to be better. Jennifer wants to do better. Jennifer is better. You know what I mean? And Jennifer wants. You know, Jennifer doesn't need, but Jennifer wants. That's the difference, man. What is happening now in your life that pushes you to stay sober? Happiness, trust, attention, everything. I mean, I don't know. That's a good question, but just what I say matters to people. You know, people are proud of me. Random people that don't even have to pretend to be proud of me are really proud of me, and that helps me. And seeing people that are still out there, it's like, dang, I was really like that. I'm not about to walk around dusty no more, because I was taking pride in being dusty. You know what I'm saying? Not cool. What are some warning signs that a person has relapsed? Again, it really depends on the person, but old behaviors, person's quick to snap. I mean, they lie. It really depends on the person, but the main thing is like, or they start talking fast. You know what I'm saying? You gotta watch out for the fast talkers, bro. That's a good sign. But old behaviors, if they, you know, it really depends on the person. A lot of times, if you release the pressure on a person that is trying to do better or just doesn't know how, and just talk to them opposed to coming at them, you know what I'm saying? Maybe really that helps. You know, how can you tell if someone really wants help? They're gonna do it right then and there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't set a date for sobriety. You know, if somebody wants help, they're gonna ask. They're gonna ask, and they're really gonna go out of their way to do it on their own. You know what I'm saying? Like, nobody can, you know, it's like, hey, can you help me do this? Can you help me do that? You know, I tried it that way. Like, hey, can you take me? No. Set it up and do it on your own. You know what I'm saying? That's how you know if a person wants help. They're gonna go do it right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's go right now. You know? So if they say, man, I want to help, I want to get clean. Okay, let's go right now. You ready? Because that's the only way it's gonna get done. You can't put a date on sobriety. And I had to learn that. I've tried it a few times, and that's the honest truth, man. What are your values? My values are life, laughter, honesty, sensitivity, empathy, and transparency, you know. Family, of course, God, you know. But my main values, I like laughter. I value laughter so much. Like, that's my favorite thing to do is laugh. So thank you guys for the support. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Peace.